Hey guys, so I need to tell you a story about something that happened to me. It was a real story that made me see God in a different way and made me see just life differently. I was driving down the road. Um, I was leaving out of my apartment area, driving down the area. I hadn't even got out of the gate yet. Driving down, and this girl comes running to my car with this big, huge eyes, scared, no shoes on, no jacket. It's almost cold outside. No jacket out, and she's like, "Please, I need your help. I need your help. I need you to help me." And I rolled my window down and I said, "What do you need?" And she runs to the passenger side and she tries to get in, but my doors are locked, of course. And I rolled my window down and said, "What do you need?" And she's like, "I need you to help me. Like, I need you to help me." It was that serious. It was that sincere. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to be that girl to just drive off to say, "No, I can't help you. It's not safe." I didn't want to be that type of girl. So I let her in, and she said, "Just drive me somewhere safe." And mind you, she's in the car and she's trying to hide down. She's like, "They're chasing me. Make sure no one's following you." So I'm driving and I'm looking behind me, and I knew this wasn't a joke. I could tell it was not a joke. This was a serious moment. That girl needed help. I drove her down the street and she said, "Just drive me somewhere safe and we can call the police." I drove her to this Burger King that's close to my house, and she said, "No, this isn't far enough. This isn't far enough." And so then we drove to the Walmart on Woodruff Road, and we called the police. And the whole time she's still freaking out. By this time she's like in the floorboard, like the seat is here. She's in the floorboard. She's freaking out. She's scared, and we've already called the police. We're waiting on them to come, and you could tell like her story was all over the place. And for whatever reason, she may have been on drugs. She may have been just drinking a lot. But for whatever reason, she was completely scared. And I started talking to her, just trying to find basic information. Her name is Ryan. She's 22. She's from Florida. For some reason, she got down here to visit a friend, and the friend that was supposed to keep her safe was one of the ones that was hurting her. And so she said she just ran as far as she could, as hard as she could, and that's when I saved her and helped her. And as we were waiting on the police, I talked to her about God. I tried to pray with her. You could tell she wasn't really feeling it. Her mind was literally all over the place. And then I just felt God tell me to pray. So, of course, I'm praying. I'm speaking in tongues. I got out of my car because it took the police a little while to get there. So I got out of the car and I'm walking around. I'm just really praying over this girl because she's so scared. She thinks we're going to get killed. She was scared for me. She's like, "I don't want you to get hurt. You're going to die. They're going to kill you." And I kept telling her, "No, that is not going to happen. The God I serve is greater than anything or anyone trying to attack you." It was so serious, y'all. And so I continued to speak in tongues. I continued to pray over this girl. And the police got there, and I was released to go and everything. But I got home. I talked to one of my spiritual mothers, and she told me to pray over my car, to anoint it with some oil. And I did that, and I feel at peace about it. But I just wanted to share this story to let it be known, like, it's so real, the spiritual things that could attack us and could harm us. And the main thing I wanted to say is, like, I could relate to her. I was once that girl running and trying to find help. And no, I never physically was out on the road running for someone to help me, but I was broken and hurt on the inside that I needed someone to help me. I needed someone to be there for me. And Jesus was there. Jesus saved me. Jesus was there for me greater than anyone else that could ever have been there for me. And I really believe like this was one of those moments to show someone else how Jesus can be there for someone else. I believe, I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to say that. Just the words of this song speaks for itself. Jesus saves. He can do something greater than anyone else of us could. And I really just wanted to share that with people just so they would know not what I done, but what God did through me. No fear. No fear can exist in my life. No fear can exist, period. I know who God is. He has shown himself to me. I've studied and I've read the Bible and been to church all my life, but when I started following God, God showed me who he really is. I know who God is. And no fear. So just know that Jesus saves. He can save you. He saved that girl, and he's going to save the world.